Hi, Sandy Erickson with Realty Group. Super glad that you joined me here today. So today we're going to talk about an area that a lot of people are curious about, which is where do you find a less competitive market to purchase a home in? So many buyers right now are a little uncomfortable or even unable to compete in some of these multiple offer markets. So today I'm going to talk about some of the markets that I think you might be able to either get a little more time to be able to make a decision, which can be helpful, and also be able to make an offer that doesn't necessarily stretch you so far in terms of the asking price or the contingencies that you may want to put on your offer. So again, join me for learning a little bit more about some opportunities that you might have in today's market. So one of the first markets to think about is the downtown Minneapolis, St. Paul condo townhouse market. And the reason is that if you look at the supply of inventory, right now in Minneapolis it's hovering right around 3.5 months. St. Paul, it's about 2.5 months. And then the outer line, for instance, the suburbs and such, is actually under a month. So the benefit of buying in the downtown Minneapolis market is to be able to, again, have a little bit more time to be able to get into the homes, make a decision, things like that. In addition, from a pricing standpoint, the list to sales price ratio in Minneapolis is under 100%, so it's about at 99%. St. Paul's about 100%. And again, the outer ring, or the suburbs in the outer ring suburbs is about 102%. So again, you have the ability to be able to not have to go aggressively above the asking price in the downtown St. Paul, Minneapolis condo market on average. All right, so the second market to consider is new construction, especially in that second and third ring suburbs of the Twin Cities. So when I say new construction too, there's a couple of different ways. One would be spec homes, so something that's in the process of being built, which you can oftentimes get into fairly quickly. And then the other is just really starting out from scratch and doing a fresh new build. And again, this could be with a custom builder, it could be with a semi-custom builder, but just an opportunity really to get what you want and to not necessarily be in severe competition like you are in the resale market. Not necessarily the best market to save money in, but yet also the opportunity, like I said, to not be in competition. So the third market, which is a great opportunity, albeit kind of a smaller market, but are the properties that have been on the market for a longer period of time. And this depends on the market, but I would say somewhere between that 2 to 4 week period starts to become a long time in a lot of our markets. So, and the reason for this, they could be a little overpriced and they could also need some work. So again, it could be an opportunity for you to get in and get a deal by paying less for it. Again, not being in competition. And if it needs some work, a way to kind of get in and build some equity. So again, great opportunities in this market. So the fourth market that basically I'm going to say is probably the toughest market, so I'm going to leave you on this is probably the market to not get a deal and to avoid if you don't want the competition, is that $300,000 to $400,000 single family home market. So right now our absorption rate is less than a month. Our days on market is less than 10 days. And the list to sales price ratio is over 103%. So this is definitely the most competitive, challenging market that we're seeing right now still in the Twin Cities. So again, that $300,000 to $400,000 single family home market. So probably the one that you'll want to avoid if trying to, quote, get a deal or get some more time or pay less is what is important to you. So if avoiding multiple offers is important to you or getting something new is something that you would desire, please reach out to our team. We would love the opportunity to dig deep into these markets so we can uncover the right house for you. Thanks so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time.